Here in the United States, expansion is cooling. It's the second weakest month for growth since June. The Eurozone growth accelerated to the fastest pace since May of 2023. It's one reason why you're seeing the euro continuing to gain strength. Employment index around the globe is at 50.4, so AI is starting to enter the realm of business around the world. Now, our main focus point on InvestTalk today is about global divergences, and has the cleanest dirty shirt just gotten a bit dirtier? And that's what you are seeing when you're looking at the latest report coming out, S&P Global. It's their composite PMI output index. Overall, it edged down from 53 in October to 52.7 in November. Now, it still registered the third strongest monthly expansions over the past 15 months. So it's just it's coming off of a strong base. Now, pre-pandemic, you saw average growth was around 3.1%. So pretty good. Global growth is relatively fine. However, here in the United States, expansion is cooling. It's the second weakest month for growth since June. So not great here domestically. So our cleanest dirty shirt that's been in a while is getting a bit dirtier, as I said. Same with Canada. Canada's business activity is in a downturn as well. And then you look at the UK. The UK has slowed as well, a very mild pace of expansion over there. But if you look at other developed countries, especially in Europe, they are doing much better. The Eurozone growth accelerated to the fastest pace since May of 2023. It's one reason why you're seeing the euro continuing to gain strength, because they're even thinking about raising interest rates due to the strength of their economy. And we are obviously easing policy, and our economy is getting weaker. And so naturally, that currency is strengthening. Now, manufacturing in the Eurozone is not that great, but you're getting service side of the business service side of the economy is doing well. Spain is the star performer, doing even better than countries like Germany and Italy, who are starting to see expansion as well. What about elsewhere in the world? Japan picked up the pace as well, and they saw the highest growth in more than a year, really driven by the service sector, and manufacturing just kind of steady. Okay, so they're really driven by the service sector. You're seeing that really across the globe. The service sector continues to do fairly well, while manufacturing, I think because of tariff uncertainty, it remains relatively stalled. Now, India led the BRIC countries. If we're talking about emerging markets, the BRICS, which ones are doing the best? India, absolutely across the board. Goods and services are doing the best. However, expansion did slow to a 6-month low. So coming off a pretty high base. And that's why you see the Indian stocks have not done as well recently, because yes, growth is good, but it's not as good as it was 6 months ago. In China, you're seeing the weakest growth since July. And a lot of this is that service sector, the lowest level since June. And that means weaker domestic demand. Now, what about South America? Brazil. Brazil is in a downtrend, although that downtrend is moderating. That's the positive here. Things are getting a bit better on the margins. So that's kind of where we're at around the globe. And the employment index around the globe is at 50.4. So overall hiring trends are still fairly weak. So not a whole lot of optimism on that front. And maybe it's because, AI is starting to enter the realm of business around the world. So that's the markets or the global economy right now. Hopefully it helped you understand. Remember, it's about changes at the margin. It's not the absolute number. It's the direction of travel. So make sure when you're looking at economies around the world that you're not just looking at the absolute number, but you're looking at the rate of change. The nation's unsustainable fiscal path. The national debt crisis is no longer a political problem. It's an investment bomb that will drive up your interest rates and throttle private sector growth. That story is for tomorrow, but for now, I'm Justin Klein. I'm ready to take your calls live at 888-99-CHART.